Hello guys, I've asked you to sketch a cloud, so I'm going to try to help you a little bit here. Because normally what we do when we draw a cloud is we have a triangular shape and people would do this. And this is what people usually represent a cloud like, but this is not very realistic, right? In real life, you're hardly going to find clouds like that. So we're not going to do that today. We are going to try to do it a little more realistic. So when you look up at the sky today and try to sketch one, you have a little bit of help on how to do it. Since we're in a rainy season, there's a lot of Nimbus clouds out there. So that's what we're going to try to do. First of all, try to get your pencil as sharpened as possible. So make it nice and sharp. And let's start. You know, you can pause me anytime you want. So if you're a little bit behind, you can catch up with me. First, we're going to be very gently do a couple of triangles so that it gives us a little bit of help with the shape of our cloud. We're going to erase these lines later, so don't press hard into them. Do them very gentle, but we are also going to do some random shapes here, maybe a rectangle and maybe an oval, so that it doesn't look just triangular. Okay, when we've done that, I want you to put the side of your pen very much with the side, and we're gonna start to give it a little bit of a random shape. We don't have to follow exactly the triangle, but a little bit. It can guide us a little bit. So maybe we'll put another triangle here, and we can, what about maybe a little shape like that? And this is the shape. Right now we've worked on the shape. Now we forgot to do this one here, and maybe that one there. And now we can erase these lines, these straight lines we did before. With a nice, maybe you have a nicer eraser than me. Maybe you don't. If you need to use it, make sure it's a white eraser. Helps a little more because it leaves less of a mark. Now we clean it, and this is what we have. So what we're going to do now is we're going to think where the light's coming from. Imagine maybe that the sun is right where the camera is right now, and it's shining that way down into our cloud from this direction. So the darker sides are going to be on the right side. The lighter sides are going to be where the camera is. So for example, you go with the side of your pencil and you can darken the right side of your shapes. Can be nice and dark. With the side of your pencil, don't be shy. We can darken those sides. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we have a little dark side on the right side. It's already giving us a little bit of depth. What we're gonna do is we're gonna gently soften up these lines. You can give them a little bit of random shapes to them. But now we can darken our dark spots one more time. Soften that one a little bit, much softer. Now we're gonna grab some tissue paper and try to blend it a little bit. Maybe I actually want a little bit of a dark spot right here. And then the rest of we can do very gently. give it a little bit of gray color. I'm doing much softer now, so it's a little bit gray. Okay. Same at the bottom there, a little bit of gray. Nice and soft. But you know, clouds sometimes where the light's shining can be quite white, right? So to get that white feeling, what we're gonna do is we're gonna use our eraser and we're gonna erase some bits, just kind of randomly there, where you think the light might be shining. Okay, light is shining there, so on the other side is shadow, but we have a little bit of light. Maybe I want a little circular motion here, a little wisp over there. Okay, I want a tiny bit of white on some of the sides. Now I can go ahead and blend it a little bit. Maybe I need a little bit of white here and a little here. And again, we blend. Now, without trying to step too much in the white, we can, again, darken a bit. Now, you know, underneath Nimbus clouds, it tends to be sometimes quite dark. So we don't have to be shy about that, the bottom of it. Yeah. You can give it a dark bottom and gently, also with your eraser, you can give it a little bit of shape like that. Now, what if right here, I have a few little hairs just popping out, maybe in a circular motion like that. First, I made them with the top of my pencil, and now I'm gonna soften them up a little bit with the side, just so it looks a little bit crazy there, like a storm. You can always blend. If your line is too hard, maybe I made some mistakes and my line is too hard, you can always soften it by using the side of your pencil, and or even erase them if you want a little bit. Okay, you can take away a little bit with your eraser. So it looks a little more natural, and then you go over it again. Going over it and over it, each time it makes it a little bit more realistic. Let's give a bottom here to this one. Yeah, and maybe I'm gonna make another jagged line there, and I'm gonna give some dark right here and right there. Yeah, blend that a little bit. And now on the soft sides, we can give it a little bit of a circular motion. On the soft gray, you can give it a little bit of soft, gentle circulars, not too hard, not too hard, just nice and soft, so it gives a little bit of natural movement. We can blend it a bit again. And always, if you want to go back to your eraser, you can erase a bit to get a little bit of, that's called contrast. If you get a lot of white and some of the black, it gives your cloud a little bit of contrast. Okay, so we can maybe darken a bit more here so that it pops up a bit. So the sides are popping up. I'm going very much with the side of my pencil, very much with the side, and then try to blend it a bit. It is easier, this comes out much nicer if you have charcoal, but I doubt most of you have charcoal, so we just have to do it like this. This kind of circular motion gives us a little bit of that feeling of a nimbus cloud, right? This is, imagine it's about to just break down on top of the school with loads of rain. So in the bottom, we can make it really dark. Make it really dark there. Now let's soften up a little bit the edges so it doesn't look so jagged. And we soften it up so it doesn't look that it's so straight. Always with the side of your pencil. Makes it look really cool. And if you feel you want a little bit of white, there you go. You can get a little bit of white, maybe a little more gray over there. And again, the more you go over it, the cooler it's gonna look, the more realistic it'll look. And just enjoy. Go crazy on it. And make more linkages. You can make more shapes if you want. You can always add more, and you can always erase. You erase a little bit with a little bit of shape. It also looks pretty cool. Then you can blend it with your tissue paper. Okay, so I know this is not super great, but I hope it's a little bit better than just drawing it with lines. I hope that could be seen when I was doing it well, but yeah, that's my help. Good luck.